If anybody should know that, it should be you, dude.
Nah, you're bugging. Listen, I'm a closeted normie. You know, I'm carried by anime. Nonetheless, though, it is going to be Rivers versus Tweek here. Game 1, winners finals. Diddy Kong versus Sephiroth. Does Sephiroth have a last name? Is it Genova? Is that what, is that what the canon
no,
is?
it's actually Sephiroth Hojo.
That's a terrible name.
Way
too imbalanced.
I'm gonna double check that right now.
It should be something like equally as long, just to like match the energy. But nonetheless, though, this is my first time getting to watch Tweek's Sephiroth in action, like in the real time, and not from like a YouTube VOD. So I'm very excited to see how things shake out here. I imagine, you know, kind of how Diddy gives fits to most characters, you know, that are a little bit slower, a little bit more lumbering with their movement. I imagine Sephiroth might struggle the same way. You play this character a little bit more, Glenn. What do you think of this matchup?
This is Sephiroth's one of his worst matchups. So
that's what I figured.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, that's something that Tweek agrees with. That's also what Rivers agrees with. Everyone agrees Diddy Kong bodies Sephiroth. But then again, I don't know. Like, Sephiroth is one of those characters that's still pretty new, and you never know. Like, there are so many matchups in this game that people thought was like really bad, and then, you know, a year later when people figured things out, it's like, oh, actually you do this, and you figure it out. And so if there's any character that just cheats, like stocks away, Sephiroth is one of them. So like all it might take is figuring out how to cheat, like a few stocks in certain scenarios, and then all of a sudden it might be even. Who knows? You know?
Yeah, it's definitely very possible. As you see Rivers here with the lead, but that up air from Sephiroth almost getting the job done in killing. And again, I feel like you can run into these pockets sometimes with Sephiroth where the kill doesn't come as you know, easily, but getting the sweet spot of that F tilt right there. So that is going to be Tweek getting on the board here.
Imagine being on a board, bro. On the board of directors. Tweek on the board of directors. Let's go.
Tweek would be a great PTO parent, I bet.
Yeah, I'm taking notes right now, dude, because like Diddy, I just go clap for this matchup, but man, like if I could figure out how Tweek does this, like no one should know this better than Tweek. He's gotta have like the best Sephiroth, and he's the best Diddy. So like if anyone can figure out this crazy matchup, it's gotta be Tweek, man. Like I'm just trying to pay attention to like how does he solve certain problems of the matchup. Like we're noticing that how he plays around the banana and when he chooses to commit to stuff, and he's holding advantage really, really well. Like you're noticing James is just like, dude, how do I land? Like he's having a hard time getting on the floor. Yeah,
exactly. I feel like a lot of the answers you're seeing are things like falling up air, nair up close, and I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to pull like banana tricks over Tweek's, you know, eyes.
Yeah, right.
Because, you know, half the battle against fighting Diddy Kong is, okay, how comfortable are you using banana, like, you know, in your own hands? And Tweek literally plays this character, so I feel like banana isn't something he's going to fear. It's going to be something he's going to try to incorporate. And also, you know, there is always the one wing factor. So one wing on deck again. Once you hit the threshold of about 80%, that is when the one winged the fake Latin choir starts to play. The back air will connect right there. So Tweek's still going to hold on to the wing for a little bit longer and the lead here.
Yeah, one of the things is like against these smaller characters like Inkling and like Diddy Kong, a lot of Sephiroths will vie for using back air a lot more in neutral, because you don't want to fair, because they can just see that you jumped up and then immediately rush you and go under your fair and then punish you. So you're not seeing Tweek use fair a lot in neutral. You're seeing him use fair just to push advantage or be off stage. And man, how is James alive right now? That was like a solid 40 seconds of just him in the air trying to get back on stage, and he's lived all of it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Definitely built a little bit different, but gonna catch that Octo Slash with the back air. So James, Rivers down about 100-ish% right here, but definitely still very doable. Like we mentioned, there is the Diddy vortex that everyone has been caught in at least once in their life, and we've seen it on, in the hands of both these characters. So, once the momentum starts tilting in a certain way, it can be really hard to stop Diddy Kong. Ooh, but the F tilt will do a good job of stopping Diddy Kong there, as that will give Tweek a one-game lead here. Yeah,
beautiful.
Really nice stuff.
Spacing, SPACEING, bro. My guy was spacing with that F tilt. Getting that like really tough middle hit where you just explode. Oh boy, dude, Sephiroth when he has the wing, you're just like Like, this is DLC, bro. Like, you're so scared. You're going to die to anything. And these moves go, like, the entire distance of the stage. Like, sometimes, like, even when you're playing as him, you could feel how scared people are, even at 0. Like, oh, my God, this character is just unbelievable.
I wish I had a fake Latin choir spawn whenever I got, like, angry enough. I feel that'd be a lot of fun.
That's not really your style, Kyle, all right? That's not your style.
Yeah, I'm not a Latin guy. More of a... Well, that's a lie.
That's literally a lie.
Literally a lie. I got caught. I apologize, everybody. For,
oh, boy. Kyle got caught being cringe in 4K.
And you can watch me be cringe when the VODs go up on YouTube later. Hey, ingrained in cringe. I have to be cringe. I have to be cringe in the parts that don't make the VOD, because that is going to be on YouTube with like 3 million views.
Yeah, right. Yo, so yeah, like one of the other things that I'm noticing a lot is just, you know, Tweek's awareness about like catching the banana with the aerials is really good. And so now you're seeing James kind of put a little bit more distance between them and use the pop gun. He doesn't want to like throw the banana too close where Tweek can catch it and hit him for throwing it. And so you're looking at him play a very different neutral, like really smart by James. He wasn't using the pop gun as much the last game, if you notice. And like now, look at the bananas, like super dangerous now for Tweek. He's like, bro, you're too far away for me to like counterplay the banana. This is really annoying. Dude.
Yeah, just like that. That was a great first stock. Yeah, great first stock right there for Rivers. Yeah, no, I agree. I think definitely using banana as sort of a Trojan horse, you know, to bait some sort of, you know, option of Tweek to go catch it, like you said. Definitely going to be huge here. But again, you can't play like that forever. You have to find instances to utilize banana, you know, properly. So we'll see if that's a trend I can continue here. But Tweek trying to get themselves back in the fold here.
He's trying to put himself back on the board of directors, bro.
Yeah, he got taken off. Turns out you can't be on the PTO if you're not a parent or a teacher.
The mutiny, bro. All right.
It'd be like that sometimes, man.
The thing, yeah, the other thing that I'm noticing a lot is just like the neutral for Sephiroth is extremely difficult, but Tweek as a player, his advantage state is so good that oftentimes he makes up for it when he finally gets in once. Like James it doesn't know how to land, and like it's really hard. It's like that's not even shade at James. I'm just saying in general, like Tweek's advantage state plus Sephiroth being insanely broken at like juggling people and having these giant hitboxes. Tweek brought it all the way back. Like off of only really being an advantage like once or twice that stock, man. Like that's unbelievable.
Then we're gonna have one wing on deck, but Tweek able to get back nicely, and Rivers, kind of an uncharacteristic, you know, forced error there. Hard committing to the F smash, and that's gonna give Tweek an opportunity to essentially get all the way back into this thing.
Damn, these nairs are beautiful from Tweek, man. It's like it's covering like spot dodges and landings, and it's confirming into things at low and mid %. This guy's a Nair specialist.
Yeah, maybe he's the real Mr. Nair. Again, that F tilt not going to be enough to kill just yet, and one wing still on deck here. Oh my god, man. Oh, man.
The shenanigans.
So silly. Despite all that, you know, big poking.
Yeah.
The long poke is still not enough to vanquish
avoid
evil.
The barrels.
That is barrel. Yeah, that is barrels.
Yeah, dude. Did you see someone posted, I think it was Dila, he posted a picture of the barrels hitbox, and he's like, dude, I literally thought this was Photoshop, like a meme, until I saw that it was an actual hitbox. If you look up what the barrels hitbox is, it's unbelievable. Like, it's literally just Looney Tunes stuff, bro. That's some Bugs Bunny stuff, man.
Yeah, it's definitely very, very silly stuff.
Yeah, so, all you Diddy mains out there, I'm basically calling you carried. OD mega carried by that move.
All right, here we go, though. Again, last stock scenario here, so, you know, Rivers trying to get on the board here, avoid a 2-1 deficit here against Tweek, but, and honestly, doing a pretty good job. This set has been incredibly close on both sides, just missing the angle drop, though, and one wing on deck.
Man, can we just talk about how Tweek, it started out looking so bad for him, and now we're just like, oh boy, is James done? Like, he's so good. Like, he's just so good. You give him one interaction and he makes it your stock, man.
Yeah, man, these top players are just so good at that. You know, any sort of, oh, no way. Oh, jeez. Not sure if that was the one.
Let's go,
yeah.
baby.
Not sure if that was the one wing buff or not, but the back air from all the way across the way.
I'm definitely rooting for Tweek on this one, bro. You know why? Because he's playing a Final Fantasy character. Let's go.
But you love Donkey Kong, so you can't be like that.
Not only that, I love DK, and I also love Diddy specifically, and I like fighting them. But I'm rooting for Sephiroth right now.
I think you just hate James. I think you just hate James.
All right.
By process of elimination, you just hate James.
You figured it out. We all hate James. I don't want to see him win anymore. All right.
All right. Well, nonetheless, though, let us see who will come out on top here. Everybody trying to get the Applebee's early tonight.
Oh my God, the apps. The apps.
I actually heard that Applebee's closes mad early now, which is upsetting. But
wait, really? Oh, like some COVID stuff?
Yeah, maybe. Applebee's is mid anyway, so.
Bro, it's not. Saying it's mid is actually like very generous.
Oh no! I was gonna say Shadow Flare almost ruining Rivers' day right there to get back to the stage, but able to do so. So.
Get nutted on.
I can't stand that. I hate it.
If I could say that anywhere, it's on freaking Rivers' stream, okay? This guy's mouth is a literal toilet, man. It's a latrine. My guy has a latrine mouth.
You're not wrong. Nonetheless, though, still pretty close between these guys. Oh, no. Ooh, Shadow Flare again, saving Tweek's bacon right there. Oh, but, that was weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, definitely shades of Buzz Lightyear jumping off the railing. Just kind of missed.
Oh boy, thank God they got rid of some of those infinite combos on the platform. He didn't even do one, but it just reminded me of that, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that was a thing for, a whole patch.
I definitely missed the pyramid scheme.
Yeah. All right, man, and Tweek, he's gonna have to use some of that energy from last game to bring this back. This is letting Diddy live to 180 plus, like almost 200%. Not good, my guy.
Yeah, again, I guess there's just these pockets where it's not necessarily hard for Sephiroth to find a kill, but your options have a little bit of startup on them, and you're so frail as a character that it feels like your time's running out like slightly slower than it usually does. So.
Yeah, I mean, if he could bring this one back, then that is just the stuff of legend at this point. This looks really painful, man. And James, oh God, what was James thinking with that monkey flip, man? He was doing so good, and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna camp with this peanut, and then he just decided to kill himself.
It'd be like that sometimes, man. So Rivers up 2 stocks to 1 here, trying to get on the board here in winners finals. So. Yeah, we'll see if this is the game where Rivers rights the ship or if Tweek will do Tweek things. And again, Tweek, one of the best players in the business that, finding that opening, carrying it to death, and then just carrying that momentum to the promised land. So we'll see what Rivers has in store here.
I mean, it's just you gotta be a little bit scared because again, like Sephiroth can cheat your stocks. So I mean, James has been avoiding that. Rivers has been avoiding that the entire game. He hasn't really lost a stock super early. But yeah, you still gotta be afraid of that.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. It's hard. Let's see what the what the option is going to be here for Tweek. Again, Rivers just going to barrel to the middle of the stage. Not really much Sephiroth can do at the position he was in there. It's very slowly but surely looking like we could potentially see a 4th game between these guys, Glenn.
Side bet? I still think Rivers going to get 3-0'd. He's going to figure out an innovative way to get 3-0'd. With this much of a freaking lead, man.
Definitely a Glintendo moment of, I lost this set.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. And it's looking closer, and he has the wing. You know that Rivers is scared.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this, man.
He's in fear. He's in fear. The banana. That was beautiful. Oh, boy. Kyle, you owe me a steak dinner at Peter Luger's if Rivers loses this game.
Whoa! I mean, as much as I enjoy Peter Luger's, let's not get carried away here. I'll take you to the diner.
Oh boy, it's happening. It's happening.
No.
It's happening. again, bro.
Oh no, that's gonna be it? Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
Rivers
okay.
at the 11th. Yeah, Rivers at the 11th hour avoids getting reverse 2 stock and avoids the Nintendo tweet.
He didn't want you treating Glenn to a diner. That's it.
Oh man, he heard
Yeah,
I was
Peter
hungry.
Lewis.
He knew what was happening.
Starve. He wanted me to starve, dude.
Hey man, there's that Chinese restaurant across the street from Platinum. That place is pretty good.
Dude, what is with, like, Gavin, what is with Tweek figuring things out? Like, man, I wish I could just, like, get a, like, neural link uploaded to his brain of, like, oh, I figured out this, and this. It looked like it was an impossible game to win. And then it became, like, whoa, it looks like it's going to be hard for you to lose. Like, one of the other things about Diddy is that even though I think Diddy's, like, super good in this game, closing out stocks can be a little hard for him because he has to rely on the confirms, and obviously that's it's good to have confirms, but some of his confirms are like really tight, and the higher you go up in percent, the harder he has to commit once he gets the detail or the banana. You have to like really mess up for him to get an easy confirm, and so you saw that like Rivers was like fishing for the details, and it was costing him a lot of percent. Like every time that it didn't work, he would get hit, and so he kind of didn't have a choice. He's not going to kill somebody off of a throw, and that's one of the struggles of maining Diddy Kong, is like those scenarios people can kind of bring it back sometimes on.
Yeah, no, it's hard, man. Like, Diddy Kong, as good as he is with banana in hand, like we mentioned. Oh no, you're crazy, bro. Let's relax. Let's take it easy for a second. But let us see, what the answer is going to be here from Tweek. Again, down early again, and Wing already on deck. So, at least it'll make mounting the comeback a little bit easier, but nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, as the down tilt to the up smash will take that first stock from Rivers. You know
what's interesting? Have you noticed that this entire set, Tweek has not really used the counter at all? And oh boy. Shenanigans, bro. I'm telling you, cheating out stocks is what this character does. This character cheats your stocks, bro. But yeah, we haven't really seen him use the counter much, and I think it might be because with Diddy, it's really hard to do that, and you really can just die for going for that read and messing up. But I don't know. I mean, and you also can't really counter Diddy's recovery the way you can other characters, like maybe like Marcina and stuff like that, where they have a very obvious like route that they're taking and a big hitbox. Diddy is just like much more tricky when he's recovering.
Yeah, exactly. So
those are some of the things that make Sephiroth really consistent at taking stocks. It's like the counter off stage and stuff. But yeah, that stuff is all null and void against Diddy. So
yeah, exactly. And also, as good as the counter is, you don't want to leave yourself open. As far as counters go, the fact that it only works in front of you definitely makes it a little bit like less useful as it would be in other scenarios. But so far Tweek's done fine without it. Just whiffing that grab though. Again, that tight grab range definitely going to potentially make things awkward at high percentage for Tweek.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're also not seeing him snap much either. The side B, it's very interesting. Like the way he's playing it, it's very, very refined, and he's just relying on nair a lot and like a few moves. And it's almost like he's playing with like one arm tied behind his back. You know what I mean? Like you're not seeing a lot of the things that usually you would see in other Sephiroth matchups. But obviously that's by design.
Yeah, gonna get the grab here. Go for the down throw.
Man, he almost got Nikita'd there, bro. Yeah, he almost got Nikita'd by Diddy, man. Imagine Snake could use a Nikita out of hit stun. Like you hit him, and then he gets a remote control bomb, like explode you.
Yeah, that's like some like. No.
James is definitely mad. He's definitely upset. He's like, bro, not only did you go backwards after I read your tech and covered it with down smash, you lived, and then I died off of a detail.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Honestly, if anyone deserves it, it's James.
Oh Karma. Yeah, you already know I'm not rooting for him, so. Absolutely
you've shown your hand very clearly there. As you see, like you mentioned,
Tweek all day.
Yeah, Tweek hasn't been using a lot of the Shadow Flare, but you see him trying to use it, maybe as like a bait option. He's like, okay, I'll at least bait your shield. I can bait, a movement option from you to try to go above it, and then I can meet you with Nair, I can meet you with Fair. So, as important as Shadow Flare is to the kit, and Diddy Kong being kind of an awkward character to hit with it, you're definitely seeing shades of, Tweek definitely being cautious, mindful of that, and going from, branching off of that nicely.
Yeah, and you'll see that just anytime Diddy has a banana, like, you just can't play. A lot of characters in this game, like Rob, Diddy, Peach, when they're holding an item like the turnip, the banana, or the gyro, you really, it doesn't matter who you are, dude. Like, it's very rare that you can do anything, and you should just be waiting until that is gone so that you can play the game again. And you're noticing that Tweek is just being super careful in neutral when Rivers has that banana, man. He's just like, dude, all right, we're just gonna take it nice and slow till that banana's gone.
Yep. Oh no! Wow.
Get cringed on.
Everybody knows that the kid you want to hang out with in the park is the kid that can hold the giant stick over his head that you found in the woods. And Sephiroth is like, yeah, Sephiroth is the real life, well, video game equivalent of that kid with the stick. So excellent stuff there from Tweek. As we take a look at the instant replay here, if you're looking at things on twitch.tv/Rivers.
Look at this detail.
It's so funny, man.
I've never seen that move kill in my life, dude. Like, that is. I
think that might be the first documented case of detail killing, at least on camera. It's not real.
Cause of death, D-tilt.
Sephiroth is strong, man. He's got range, he's got reach, he's got power behind his. Look at that. He just ran off fared twice, and he was able to reach him for that. Like,
you can go super deep. When you have those 3 jumps and an insanely huge up B, like, why not do that? You know what I mean? You're not going to die for it.